Once upon a time, far away, just below the clouds, there was a forest full of trees whose leaves shone like stars. The name of this forest was Moonlight Forest, because every night, when the moon rose into the sky, the leaves of the trees in the forest would shine like silver and dance with a light breeze. Moonlight Forest was quiet and peaceful. No one spoke loudly in it. No one was in a hurry. Everything happened slowly. Flowers would bloom softly, leaves would fall silently. The animals living in this forest also liked to be quiet. Every morning, before sunrise, a tiny hedgehog would come out of his burrow and take his morning walk on the softest moss in the forest. He would not make any noise or cause any sound. He would just walk, calm, peaceful, happy. Owls lived in another corner. They would sleep during the day and wake up at night. When the moon rose into the sky, they would slowly spread their wings and glide silently through the sky. Even the flapping of their wings was almost inaudible. There was a small lake in the center of the forest. The water of the lake was so clear that it seemed to merge with the sky at night. The moon would reflect in the lake, and the stars would appear to tremble next to it. The surroundings of this lake were covered with soft grass, and the stones there were not hard at all. Every animal that sat on it would rest comfortably. One day, in the quietest corner of the forest, they noticed an old turtle walking slowly. The turtle walked the same path at the same time every day. No one spoke to him because he loved silence. He just looked around, listened to the sound of the leaves, the touch of the wind, and the murmur of the water. His silence also gave peace to the other animal. On the north side of the forest, there was a small hill. When you looked from the hill, you could see the entire Moonlight Forest. The wind blew a little cooler on this hill, and the flowers would sway gently. Sometimes deer and sometimes squirrels would climb this hill. They would stand there and just look at the sky. Even if there was nothing in the sky, they liked looking at it because it was quiet there, and the silence was very precious to them. Sometimes clouds would pass slowly in the sky. Every animal would look at those clouds and try to see different shapes. Some would see a tree, some a bird, some just a white pillow. But no one would talk. Everyone was happy in their own imagination, in their own silence. The moon would grow and shrink at night, sometimes hide, sometimes pour its light over the whole forest. The forest would be a different color every night. But no matter what, the silence would always remain. So the days passed in the Moonlight Forest. The animals, the trees, the wind, and the moonlight all lived together. No one disturbed anyone's peace, because there was no need to talk there. Silence was enough to tell everything. And all night long, all the little animals in the forest